I'm going to be shooting these little 92 grain full metal jacket ball rounds, a little 380 caliber 380 ACP bullets. All right, higher gear ratio, change the beam ratio. I'm just going straight to full power. Or the highest, going to the highest power level we've been at so far. 3, 2, 1. Kind of went right a little bit. We might have got a reading. No. It hit here somewhere. Ooh. Right there. In that aluminum frame. That's a pretty good sized dent. It looked like the bullet came apart in little pieces. I don't know. I saw stuff splatter. As we were here, it's lower, so I'll tie a knot in the sling and shorten it just a little bit. We were too low to get a reading on the chronograph. Perfect. That was perfect. Right there. I dropped the chronograph down 1.5 inches. Did we get it? 436. 436. Okay, 436. That's kind of what I was expecting. Once you change the gear ratio to a higher gear, you have to add more power. Let me do some calculations on what we've got into it now. I'm doing a spring test, calibration test, to see what the actual draw weight is on the catapult. Let me get a measurement. I'll lift it a tiny bit more. Okay, it's freely swinging. 49 3/4. That is 90 pounds. I'll take the weight off and measure the spring completely closed. Alright, that's completely closed. And it's 25 and a quarter. So the math works out to at 24 and a quarter inches draw on the spring, we have 90 pounds. So let's add some more weight and see what it says. Alright, so I've added a 25-pound plate and a 5-pound plate, bringing the total weight up to 120 pounds. That's what these particular springs workload rated at. So let's stretch them out. $60 and a half. 60 and a half minus the length of the springs closed. Okay, these springs closed are 25 and a quarter. So 60 and a half minus 25 and a quarter will give us our draw 120 pound draw length. That gives us 120 pounds draw at 35 and a quarter inches. And we are at 38 inches right there. Those numbers, the 90 to 120 will give us a power increase per inch of draw. Let me do that math. Okay, I know you're probably not going to be able to see this, but that's the pen I had. Anyway, so at 90 pounds, at 24 and a half inches, 120 pounds at 35, so that's a difference of 10 and a half. So, and 30 pounds, so 30 pounds divided by 10 and a half inches works out to 2.857 pounds per inch. So we are at 38 inches, and that gives us another 8.571 pounds on each spring. We have two springs, so 17.14 pounds. So that works out to 240 pounds of draw on the traction springs, those springs. And we're at, from tests we did on other coil springs, we're at 250 pounds on these springs. So that gives us a draw weight of 507 pounds. It's about 100. That's 100 pounds, more than 100 pounds less than I thought we had. So I can go ahead and add more power, I think. So, yay. So I've marked the draw weights on the frame now. That's what we just shot from, 507. 3.5 inches will be 20 pounds added, so 10 pounds more per spring. I taped off the holes. These were from the other day, and that was the first shot. Not sure why it was crazy. Probably how I loaded the bullet. That was the last shot. Let's run it. It's like 565 pounds. 3, 2, 1. That was a perfect shot. Right there. Please give me a number. 465.